Hi, my last video got cut off because I was just fiddling wrong. But let's continue where we left off. So let's say then, number 4 is the example I'm on here, that I don't know if harmful effects is a valid keyword. I have like 5 different ideas in mind. Let's say it could be harmful effects, it could be bad habits, it could be negative learning habits. I'm just not quite sure if what I'm saying is the right term. So I want to use a bunch of terms. You can do that. So when I search just school testing and harmful effects, I come up with some pretty good stuff. But what if I could expand my search to even come up with better stuff? Well, this is where you use parentheses. Anything you put in parentheses is kind of like math. It will think of as one thing or another thing, right? So if I do harmful effects or bad habits or, I don't know why I'm capitalizing, negative learning habits. So it could be any and then end parenthesis, and I put all of those other ones in quotes because it could be any of them. So now I'm going to search based on that. So school testing and harmful effects or bad habits or negative learning habits. And it gave me one example here. I think just like the last time, they want me to put the or down here. Because you see this EBSCO has the drop-down boxes for or. So let me change this to or. School testing. I'm just going to leave it as school testing. Then see what we find. School testing and harmful effects. So now it's allowing harmful effects or bad habits or negative learning habits to work their magic in there. I narrowed that too much. So you see there's all these tricks you can use and play with. As you see, I use like half the time of these videos just playing with to make your searches more refined. But these are the 4 major ones. You can just use a straightforward and like school testing and harmful effects, and it's going to pick up that this is anything before the end is one thing and after the end is one thing, but without parentheses, it'll give you any article that has testing or school, any article that has the word harmful, or anything that has the word effects. So that's too broad. By putting it in quotes, you get more specific with the terms. By putting it in quotes and using not, you limit what cannot show up. And then by putting it in quotes using end parentheses, or you can really search multiple terms if you're not quite sure what it is. So you see this gets more and more complicated. This is the normal way to do it for most database searches. EBSCO, from what we just found out, clearly has a preference that you use these drop-down boxes for your and or not. I did not, and that is messing up the system. So when using EBSCO, please use the drop-down boxes for your searches. I have on the screen here other library sources. These are really good. So this is like if you just love to geek around and learn about databases and stuff, or learn about stuff that you don't necessarily have access to if you're not a student at UWS anymore in the future, these are all free. These ones that I have listed down here. They're databases that you have access to and you do not have to pay for. So these links are pretty great to know about. That is all I have for this